All right, everybody. Well, pleased to have you at this edition of our webinars here. We're excited to welcome Gary Cardone, who's going to kind of help us navigate the wild world of digital assets today. So Gary, for those that don't know Gary, he's the founder of Cardone Digital Ventures, which focuses on strategic investments in blockchain technology and digital currencies. Gary has a long, prestigious investing and management career that spans various sectors. I'm just going to take a couple minutes to just touch on some of the high points. His career catapulted in the energy space, included various roles. He became a seed investor in Cardone Capital, his twin brother Grant's multi-dwelling real estate fund, which is now among the largest independent holders of multifamily properties in the U.S. Now, Gary is educating his brother Grant on Bitcoin, leading to Cardone Capital reformulating the methodology for acquiring multi-dwelling real estate by using a hybrid multi-dwelling with 20% Bitcoin, supercharging the returns on real estate, really the first of its kind. He was a pioneer in fraud technology. In 2012, he founded Global E-Trading and became sole investor co-founder in Chargebacks 911, a leading edge firm that revolutionized dispute resolution in the credit card industry. And then soon after founding Cardone Digital, he acquired a significant investment in Node 40, which is a company that is specialized in placing financial context on the movement of digital assets worldwide, serving top accounting firms, enforcement agencies, tax offices, dealers, brokers, legal, and financial institutions. So Gary's background in economics, energy, payments provided him a unique perspective related to crypto, allowing him to grasp the digital asset industry in a very short period of time, and giving him significant holdings in Bitcoin and becoming a well-known and respected player in the industry. So he's actively engaged with regulators, lobbyists, government to really help steer the strategy and policy regarding, this wild world of digital assets that we now live in. So Gary, I know that doesn't do justice to everything that's happened in your career, but we're certainly happy to have you, and I know you're going to be a great asset to our listeners.
Oh, well, thank you for having me here. And yeah, we could do a much longer post on how many mistakes I've made across that career.
I'm
Well,
sure.
you made more successes than mistakes. So let's start off and just set the stage here, right? So we're gonna focus on crypto and get into different depths of it today, but let's just talk about right now, like what's going on in the market now. I think that since the election, right, people have thought there might be like a sustained quote unquote Trump bump, but there's been some uncertainty. There's been up and downs. So what's going on right now in the landscape in the grand scheme of things in the crypto world?
Well, we've had probably one of the most volatile 72 hours. We've had literally Bitcoin move from Friday. Today is Tuesday the 4th. From Friday night, it moved, I think, from 94, 95, maybe higher than that, to down to 77 and change, moved back up into the 90s. Now it's back at 80, went to 82 today. We've had, I think, in 48 hours, no less than 20, close to $30,000 move. That is a lot of movement on a currency, on any asset. Crude oil's down in the high 60s. Natural gas, which is highly correlated to crude oil, is up 8% one day, up 8%, and nat gas is and crude oil is down 3 or 4% in the 60s. These are things are happening that are fairly unusual. Like, this does not happen. You normally see nat gas and crude oil move in lockstep. Trump most certainly is, this is the first 60 days of his campaign, and these tariffs are taking bite, right? And I think the markets, for me, I personally like this strategy with the tariffs. It's basically going, hey, look, if I can't build cars and own land in China, you can't build cars and own land in America. I mean, I think this is a really, my children would understand this trade. Like it's silly that China can come here, buy land, farmland, and then we can't go there. And so to me, it's if Germany's not paying NATO bills, I'm an American. Stop supporting NATO. Like, I don't get it. Why would we support being the world cop? Which you guys don't look like y'all want to go into the military and shoot anybody's face off. I don't. I'm tired of my tax dollars being spent for wars that none of us have any interest in. It does not help America. And all it's creating is 30, 40, 50 years of people in the future who hate Americans. And they're hating us because of what we're doing and what we've been doing since Vietnam. So we're just coming.
So Gary,
time,
all
I
this
think.
uncertainty, like the political uncertainty and like obviously there's global uncertainty right now. Does that correlate with how the crypto market works? Like, have you seen that in the past? Because I know that, over time crypto's gone up and down, but like, do you think there's a direct correlation to something like you mentioned tariffs? Do you think tariffs have a direct correlation to this, or is it kind of just indirect kind of uncertainty that's leading to the crypto market fluctuating?
Well, let's be clear. This past week market move has impacted everything. That's why I brought up crude oil. Crude oil went from 80 to 68. Big move, dude. Basically, I think the whole world is realizing that the constructs that were put together over the past 40 or 50 years, constructs, what's a construct? Here's agreement for you and I. It's let's say at 12:45, I was set up to have a phone call with you guys. And at 12:40, I find out that you hate me. You said heinous things about me. Okay. Guess what? I'm probably not going to show up for the show. Right. So our agreement of just a little while ago, okay, a year ago, hey, I'm going to meet at 12:45 on March 4th, it gets interrupted by some other behavior. And I think that NATO is struggling with its construct because the members inside of that membership club that was formed 30 or 40 years ago, it no longer serves anyone. Like, Europe has no energy. They have no farmland. They have no food. They are resource short. The only thing they have is a 20% population increase of migrants who have zero intention on assimilating into their country. That looks to me like that there's a whole group of people in Europe trying to destroy Europe. But most certainly that behavior is not consistent with setting up NATO and rules about Russia and rules about Germany and Poland and where we do and don't interact. My point here is I just think that 20th century agreements, OPEC, how we do taxation, what Congress's role, I think we're just coming into the 21st century where we're going, hey, jump ball, why don't we try something else now? And clearly fiat money, the ability to make money out of magic, no one really knows what's happening. 40% of the entire US money supply was created in the last 6 years. That means if for every dollar, there was 0.4 more created overnight with Steve Mnuchin's name on it. All you got to do is open if you guys even carry any cash anymore. See, I think we're already
not much.
Yeah, we're already a digital society controlled by Visa, MasterCard, and some major banks. Most of these are vendors, by the way. They're not even banking institutions. Let's be very clear. Visa and MasterCard are not banks. They are not banks, but it took them 52 years to get 7 credit cards in everybody's back pocket. Now, I bring that up a lot. And the reason I bring it up is Visa, MasterCard have an extremely powerful marketing program all over the world. And it took them 52 years to get credit cards, 7 credit cards in everyone's back pocket. Every rugby match, every baseball game, every football game you've ever been to, you may have not noticed it. Visa, MasterCard, Visa, MasterCard, Visa, MasterCard, everywhere. If it took them that long, and they are a de facto duopoly, probably the most sophisticated duopoly the planet's ever seen. 2 players controlling 76% of a market is a duopoly. That is a monopoly of 2 players behaving quite similarly, and they don't really ever hurt each other. They never attack each other. You know, they never attack each other. Odd, little bit like Google and the other and Facebook. They don't really attack each other, but they hate each other. You know, they hate each other.